Hello, my name is Nathanial Vogel, and I'm 21 years old. I will be applying for an acting position, and I am available all summer. This is Phil from Looks Get in the Way by D.M. Larson. Oh, hey there, Sydney. I'm early. I'm Phil, and I'm early. In fact, I'm glad you're early, too. Well, sort of. I was hoping to meet you here so that I could get used to the room. New places kind of make me nervous, and so do new people. I brought flowers. They a little wilted, but they were pretty. See, there's this great floral shop by my house, and I couldn't go there today, so I went a few days ago instead, because I wanted to get the best flowers for our date, because, well, I don't get a lot of dates, you see, and I just wanted this to be perfect. You know what I mean? I'm sure you get lots of dates. No, I don't mean a lot of dates. I mean, like, more than, say, a guy like me, but less than Madonna. These flowers were the best a few days ago. And I will now be reading No Place Like Home by Jonathan Emmett. Hot diggity, said Mole as he climbed out of the ground one morning. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. There were flowers everywhere. Suddenly, Mole's burrow seemed very small and dark and dull. Why should I live underground, Mole said to himself, when I could live somewhere big and bright and beautiful instead? So Mole set off in search for a new home. He hadn't gone far when he came across Hedgehog. Hello, Mole, said Hedgehog. Where are you off to? I'm looking for a new home, explained Mole. Somewhere big and bright and beautiful. Well, I know just the place, said Hedgehog. Follow me. So what do you think? Asked Hedgehog as they crawled into a hollow log. Mole tried to feel at home in the log, but the wind was whistling right through it. Well, said Mole, shivering, it's very big, but it's too drafty for me. I'd like somewhere a little more snug. Mole and Hedgehog had just crawled out of the log when they saw Squirrel. What's up? Asked Squirrel. I'm looking for a new home, explained Mole. Somewhere bright and beautiful. And snug, added Hedgehog. I know just the place, said Squirrel. Follow me. So what do you think? Said Squirrel as Mole clambered into an empty bird's nest. Mole tried to feel at home in the nest, but he was too afraid of falling out. Well, he said, it's very bright, but it's too dangerous for me. I'd like somewhere a little safer. Hedgehog, Squirrel, and Mole had just climbed down to the ground when Rabbit came bounding up. Woohoo! What's happening? Asked Rabbit. I'm looking for a new home, explained Mole. Somewhere beautiful. And snug, added Hedgehog. And safe, added Squirrel. Oh, I know just the place, said Rabbit. Rabbit led Mole, Squirrel, and Hedgehog to a little stream. Over here, she said, hopping easily from stone to stone. So what do you think? Said Rabbit as they scrambled into a hollow beside a sparkling waterfall. Mole tried to feel at home in the hollow, but he kept getting splashed. Well, he said, it's very beautiful, but it's too wet for me. I'd like somewhere a little more dry. It was getting late, and Mole still hadn't found his new home. I didn't think it would be this difficult, sighed Mole. Oh, don't worry, we'll find somewhere, said Rabbit. We just need to give it some thought, said Squirrel. So they all sat down and thought and thought and thought until... I know just the place, said Mole. He led Squirrel, Hedgehog, and Rabbit back across the woodland to a familiar-looking hole. But this is your old home, said Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel. I know, said Mole happily. Isn't it wonderful? It's not big, or bright, or beautiful, but it feels just right to me. It was dark outside, and a storm was sweeping across the woodland. But everyone was very comfortable down in Mole's burrow. It's so snug, said Hedgehog. And safe, said Squirrel. And dry, said Rabbit. Yes, said Mole contentedly. There's no place like home.